Do I know you?
No. Built different. The fuck? Built different. Built different. We're back in action with the Frisbee episode 2. Let's go. Of course, new game. I mean, fucking yeah, cause why not? Easy. Yes. Previously on You Fucked Up.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was, what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
Yeah, Serpentine.
You saved them.
The good
Gave them
ending.
the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Just to let you know, like, the good ending for BioShock is the actual ending. The other two are just what ifs. Let's go! Marry you, let's see, part 2. Ooh, hey, there's Elizabeth on the side. And Paris. And a croissant. And a pen. And musical notes. And the cigarette. What in the actual fuck? That's literally Easter eggs for the entire story.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Yep. You know, the pictures, stuff in French that I don't understand. You're here. You made it. Why is those birds was a different color? Anyway, you made it.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Okay. So you here, you enjoying it, buddy got a baguette.
Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth.
Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
People painting. I don't know why the hell this dude is celebrating with a damn baguette, just going around a damn circle, and she's watching.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour,
Comment
Elisabeth.
allez-vous? Bonjour.
Everyone loves her. Everyone, like, you know,
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
they're nice. This dude has a whole coat on. I bet he hot as fuck.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Birds are pink and shit.
Bonne journée.
Bonjour.
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies.
He look like Leonardo DiCaprio from Django.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the thing about Schrodinger's cat and multiverse theory is that you're in that verse, there's a version of you there. Now, as far as the time paradox, the paradox version of you is kind of tricky. Either that person on you is dead, or you literally in that person's body.
Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Wish I put subtitles on. I go a cat.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
And like, I'm popular as shit, Joe. Everyone knows me. Everyone loves me.
Parce que je me suis perdu dans tes yeux.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Of course, obviously, the call back to Elizabeth saying she wants a puppy.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le vent est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes responsable.
Now, I don't know if Paris is like this for real. And if it is,
Camembert brille de
I need to go to
mon
Paris.
fromage au meilleur prix.
I can't even.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
What the fuck? What in Snow White and Seven Dwarfs shit is this? Of course, obviously, homage to the bird in the cage.
Oiseau, cage. Pourquoi pas les deux?
Okay. So I mean, like, man, like, Burial at Sea, they ain't show no footage or anything like that of what it's like. And, like, when you started off, it's like, what the fuck is this? You know?
Sally? Sally!
Of course, obviously, if y'all don't know, and messed up as too as well, I've noticed this, like, when I first played it, way back, but I really know the term for it, so let's just go for it. This is a, I don't know exactly what type of painting this is, but the what it represents is, the characters that was in the main campaign. So this is Elizabeth. That's Booker. Up there is oh fuck, I forgot her damn name. The Harriet Tubman woman. Then those are the twins. Of course, there's another picture of Elizabeth, another picture of DeWitt, and another picture of the Harriet Tubman woman. I forget her damn name. It's gonna tip my damn tongue. Of course, the twins again, and like it just repeats. These are like, I forgot what type of pictures these are, because these are actual type of pictures, like actual type of paintings, and they're basically pictures of the people that was in the campaign. And also, if you look up there and look right up at the top in the center, that's the Elizabeth that you are going to be playing as, and also who was in the episode 1 of Burial at Sea. All right, right, she went up this way.
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Wait!
Remember I said stuff is just bending in
Sally,
and blending?
stop.
Looks familiar.
Sally, where are you going?
Damn, Sally got fucking runs.
Sally, hold on! Stop!
So all that was the crows representing the crow. It was so much Easter eggs coming this way. Those are the crows from the crow power that you get. Right here is the wrenches. Well, the wrenches that basically obviously used in BioShock 1 or BioShock 1 and what Elizabeth hit his ass with. There were so many Easter eggs just coming this damn way. Of course, obviously Elizabeth, the prophet. Oh fuck.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything!
You did.
No! It wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into?
A lot of shit.
Orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
So, obviously, in 1, you pretty much got this Book of the Wit. Actually, no, this is actually Comstock. My bad. So you played as Comstock in the first one, and you found out towards the end that you are Comstock, and you pretty much got your ass killed by the person you're playing with. Now, funny thing is that, oh shit. Funny thing is that, like, when this game first came out, everybody wanted to, like, okay, shit, can you play with Elizabeth and all that stuff? And then BioShock, people was like, yeah, we already ahead of y'all. So if y'all want to know what it's like to play with Elizabeth, play Burial at Sea Episode 2, because that's the person you're playing with. Mind you, this is quote-unquote all what happened during the fight with the Big Daddy. I am loving this lullaby.
Paris, I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
So you pretty much come to as Elizabeth, and obviously you're looking around. This is what supposedly happened at the last fight between you and the Big Daddy.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears.
Yep. And this is what happened.
Oh my god. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please do No. I died here.
Yep.
I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
Yes, sir.
My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
We're going to end up in the same place that Vincent Harvey arrived.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
Yep.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Yep. So, I'm not because there's such things as probably the biggest fan, but I am a huge fan of Futurama, and there was an episode dedicated to time paradox, and Professor was trying to.
Tess warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl.
Yep.
With a normal pinky. Hate it. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I?
Nope.
I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You've decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
So, yeah. As I was saying, is that there was an episode of Futurama that was basically based off time paradox. And Professor was basically saying that, like, two versions of the same person cannot exist in the same time period. One of them is bound to be, is quote unquote, because doom is a main concept of talking. It's doomed for a unfortunate fate. Hermes was like going against it, telling him like he don't know what he's talking about and all that stuff. And he ended up, Hermes ended up dying. His body ended up being, his body ended up like just being destroyed. But the whole main gist of it is that Fry was supposedly dead. In that they thought he was dead, but he actually quote unquote came back, but as another person. Like he was the same person, just that he survived. And I forgot. I'm gonna rewatch it again, but basically Fry survived and came back as he came back just changed up as another person. But the other Fry from that same time period was still there. So in order for him to really exist and coexist beside Leela, he had to change up his name, his appearance, all that stuff. But at the end, he was still Fry, so he still was going to die. And that's pretty much what happened to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is basically a time paradox of herself. Usually when Elizabeth Usually when Elizabeth opens up the tears and go through doors and all that stuff, she's going to one where basically probably a little bit before she existed. You know what I'm saying? Like either existed or in this case, like when she was like she was dead. But in this one, she actually existed. So there was two versions of her in the same paradox, and actually, the Big Daddy killed her. So that the paradox of like, you know, okay, I'm existing, I can just leave and open up test stuff. No, that one is dead. So it's just a regular one there. I said it's kind of tricky when it comes to like, you know, Schrodinger's cat multiverse theories and all that stuff. Like you're everywhere but nowhere at once. But like actually, like one of the main rules of that is like you cannot.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if.
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I've been on sabbatical for 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting.
But yeah, it's like the paradox stuff is kind of weird. It's like, you know, obviously you cannot touch yourself. So if you go back in time, you can't high five your damn self. That'll fuck things up. Like I said,
you'll want to get the drop on him and quiet. He can't hear what.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
I only gotta do two things. I think all the auto diaries, and I think I gotta do something else.
It's up to us to see they become Grecianized and don't return to mud.
Yeah, 'cause Elizabeth's story mostly consists of stealth. You gotta really like move like very quietly. You know, because Elizabeth's not the brawler.
Henry, fetch that black label lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men. Henry! Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. They must be excised, like tumorous growth, before it's too late.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
What?
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Press X to probe a neutral pin and open the lock. A red pin will open the lock, but sound the alarm. Damn it. Okay. To use a medical kit, press the direct fact. Pretty much how the way the old BioShock used to be. Right.
No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the
Yeah, I think it was that achievement, and it was the auto diaries. Fuck!
What was that?
You
No.
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental.
I don't know. I don't understand.
They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Stealthily approach is safe and more efficient. Sneak up on foes and perform a melee attack or knock them out. To knock them out. If you're spotted, get out of sight and keep quiet.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your pocket. I know this word, empathy. You'll find it in a dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons?
There was another one here.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. That's what this is.
And of course, obviously, you have weapons. Like I said, you are Elizabeth, but you are like the straightforward. So you have the memories of Elizabeth from the main campaign, but you can't open up tears or anything like that. You just plain Elizabeth, but you're just Elizabeth without the powers.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Dude is very pissed.
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me. First, the law against bribery. You'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate.
What?
What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Buddy has any help.
So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Fat cat. If that...
And we straight to the gun now. Dude, they announced that we was gonna play with Elizabeth, man. We sure thought we was gonna be opening up towards tears and shit. I forget. Do I get the shotgun in here? Yeah, I think that's the only thing I do gotta get in this in episode 2 is all the auto diaries and the alarm. Okay.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned.
Are you in the know?
Nope.
There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
I wish I didn't. What the fuck?
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right.
Fuck, I'm broke.
When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't
All
it?
right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
It's the right way. It is. Okay. What's at the crossbow, though?
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids, and we...
Wow. You didn't have these books in my tower.
Okay, I wanted to hear that. Fuck, that's a powerful ass cannon.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Yay.
I told Santa Claus I'm always ready to cut
Splicers.
put on a show.
I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them. Hey, there you are.
All right. I was only off this much.
Can't you cut a fellow a break for once?
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. Spying on me again.
I close to you. And now.
Don't you want to be as brilliant as you can possibly be? Visit Neptune's Bounty. Smart for your brain.
Wait, what am I doing? Bitch, I am Elizabeth. I am built different. Give me this.
What you here for? I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Fuck. I'm built different.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well.
I don't mean to be rude, but do I know you?
No. Built different. Probing the blue pin will open up the lock and knock free a noisemaker. You have acquired a noise-making device. Make sure it is equipped and fire it at windows to the right to draw a slicer from your path.
I heard that. Come back here. Spaceman. Stent. Enough of this tomfoolery.
Don't care. Built different. Anyway, go. So if you notice that some of the splices down here are not all the way spliced up yet, they look like regular everyday people. But yeah, these are the people who rebelled and were sent here. People who believed in Fontaine and paid for their actions. But yeah, they ain't spliced up yet. Button press. Oh, she pressed it with her thumb.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here?
Yes.
If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up. What's your lunchbox? Nothing. How are you singing on an empty stomach?
Atlas got a secret. You're not in this alone. Got a helping hand for you. Yeah, you ain't just on your own. We stick together. We won't put up with their lies. Then we're all gonna have a slice of that pie. Why, oh why?
He's basically explaining this.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
The Big Daddy attack on sight and cannot be killed by Elizabeth, but damn it. This.
Huh. What's this?
I just said that.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Wait.
First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those of us that want to take it.
What a lockpick. Oh, I got it.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
Palm of my hand. Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous
Booyah!
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, well, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Suchong was working on.
Mind you, Suchong was in the original BioShocks. I think. Bro, look what he has. That is Booker. That is Columbia. That is obviously me. And that's the...
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Ken was so good at putting this together, Joe. He was so good.
Test device. Suchong was opening tears?
Haha.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Like, mind you, that this is all this is all before BioShock 1.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
What did he say?
Bro, are you serious, Joe? Great. I know where it's at too.
elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yeah, this big brain.
Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink.
This big brain.
Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work.
Yep.
Time to find those parts.
Yep, I knew all of that.
And I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Problem. Big
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Oh shit, I came this way.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart.
Lounge.
Suggested by my dear, sweet mother.
Hello? You from Star and Screen magazine?
Maintenance. Yeah, it's been here already.
Don't leave me! Not again.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Feel different.
First, a law gets bribery. And
We'll rebuild the world!
next, martial law.
I seen what you done, and it ain't funny.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
I know right where you are. I did.
My all.
Most curious.
I'm gonna bring you to heel. You should be ashamed.
Just another look-see. You don't belong here. Winner bears the crown.
Hey, don't want to be involved with that. What is this?
Old Man Winter. Let's have a cool Suchong's machine.
Do your magic.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding
There. That machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
Okay.
Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. That's a bunch of fine words, if there ain't deeds to back them up. Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Yeah, rebellion, right?
Freeze your enemies.
Seen that already.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Who the hell are you? How long you been two-timing me? I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time in the day.
Selfishness, says Peter the parasite. I may be old, but I'm not deaf. Look
That you, honey?
hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself. Let him try, didn't you? Well, you won't dine on me.
That was pretty awesome.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Man had dreams.
That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
I wonder that Big Daddy killed everybody.
You can't judge a man. Bookings, characters gotta come into account.
How surely poorly your ass is made.
You spiff rabbit, you spiff Frankie, and you leave me what?
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the Ace are dwindling. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Not about that. But I'm
The fuck? Built different. I'm supposed to go.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen it, everything. That will happen, and now... Now... I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Oh, good luck with that.
That or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. You won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Boom!
Such strange noises.
All of these jerks. Meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one of those to score.
Come back and clean it all up.
Thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
No, I'm not.
Make yourself heard.
Check out Ryan's control room for his messages.
The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic bonds. They are very sensitive.
Want to talk
Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the room. Right now, Fontaine is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
What if they're just simple? What if I feel sick?
That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
I didn't say you could go. You won't find me so unprepared as this one.
Yes, I will. Damn it. Right here.
Everyone wants a piece of me. This is what happens when you...
Push off.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Don't leave me.
I won't leave you, but where are you at?
Where'd you go?
Trying to find you.
I ain't got time for this.
That'd be stupid, because I have all the time in the world.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. I heard something.
I know you did.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
You come from my left.
I didn't say you could go. They cop a breeze or what? Tarred paper. Spying on me again.
There's hell in the ocean. Where did he go? That's what I'm asking.
I didn't say you could go. I ain't got time for this.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. Know anybody? Who's there? Where'd you go?
Trying to figure out where the hell you go.
Hurry up. I warned you to stop following me. Where'd you up and disappear to? We were just getting started.
No! Once again, Elizabeth, I have no...
Probably a switch on your side. This is gonna be noisy.
Can you rationalize cowering?
Come back! We can work this out!
How could you just walk away?
Alright, pick this one. Okay. Vent! Oh, found the last letter.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Okay, 5 medical kits. Fuck.
Another one.
Right, this is not Doom.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage to repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits in me left to set a crab's table.
This gotta be it. Oh, is this it? Fuck. Oh, it led me right here.
Got a sweet idea.
Gossiping about me. Where'd you go?
I'm right here. I am Booker DeWitt's daughter. I am not sneaking around on none of you motherfuckers. If I see a splicer, it's up.
skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Yeah, not. Shootout, what up?
Louie. Hey, if you don't get out here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. Busting in! Hurwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Christ, better not my next meeting.
All reliable.
What'd you say?
We're not finished!
Who's there?
Come back. I just want to talk is all.
Let's do that. What's this?
How could you just walk away?
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
When can I see
you again?
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
Come back! We can work this out.
The fuck did I just stumble into?
Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a bitter. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
Say.
What's that, cookie face?
Okay, that was weird.
Come on! This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron. Come back. I just want to talk is all.
What'd you say?
Pretty. Boy, a girl can dream, can't she?
Jeez, they got hella barricades up here.
Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
Curious. Most curious.
Now you know you don't believe.
I sure would love some. Come out.
It's like y'all like everywhere, aren't y'all? There you are. Oh, my body just straight rolling down the stairs.
Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella.
Oh,
Built different. Ooh, y'all just keep coming down here. That event? That is.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
That round way to that? Wow, I'm definitely finna get in there. Where the hell is the up?
Like some cognitive primitive.
How would one get in here?
No one around?
There we go.
Scare off a patient. You, come, make yourself heard.
I'm coming in a minute.
Rationalize cowering.
Nobody's out there. Trying to get out here.
Appears our time is up for now.
2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
You, come, make yourself heard. What's your weakness?
Push me, I push right back!
Let us continue this face to...
I ain't through with you yet.
How can I keep it from happening to me?
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Who the hell's that? You in the bedroom? I won't roll over for you! Come back! I just want to talk is all.
Makes you wonder, like, what the fuck the other one was.
Come back and clean it all up.
I didn't say you could go.
When can I see you again?
I ain't got time for this.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respective
All right.
entrepreneurial affairs.
I was in this back room somewhere. Bingo. Alright. Unrepaired.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I'll need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Home sweet home.
It's all coming together.